This podcast supports an autosave feature. Please do not turn off your device when you see the autosave icon. Hey, oh shoot, that's loud. Hey everybody. And whatever.
What?
Welcome to episode 11 of the Autosave Podcast. What the shit? We got a viewer.
God.
Oh snap. Welcome to episode 11 of the Autosave Podcast. This one's called episode 11 or save file 11. We don't have a name for it, but welcome to the most unchill podcast on the internet. I'm here with Crash and the boy.
I'm here with Kazmiik and the man.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a minute, guys. We're shaking off the rust.
Shaking off the rust, and we're doing the damn thing on a Monday of all days. Let's see. I remember what I was doing. I'm moving around my chat a little bit. There we are.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Well, welcome. We got a little bit of a show. We're trying to find our format, trying to get everything kicked up to 11, as we like to say in the biz.
Whatever, the business.
Whatever
it's
biz that is. It's the business.
It's the business of looking good and sounding all right.
Looking good and looking fine and getting some vagina.
And eating snacks.
And snacking it up.
And just having some snacks, some off-brand cola, and just...
Oh, I got Perrier, doggy.
Bro.
Not sponsored.
That's fancy shit. Oh, we're sponsored. We are sponsored by
Perrier?
Sparkling Water by Perry.
Water by Perry.
And Cola O. Delicious cola beverage.
Oh, Cola O. Oh!
Cola O.
It's got an exclamation point in the end of it.
It's what's great is it's 0 calorie. OMG, 0 calories.
Oh.
Cola OMG.
So it's been a while since we've done our last episode. I can't even remember what the last one we talked about. What we talked about.
It was a Summer Games Done Quick episode.
Ah, you're right. That was the episode after the one we had Bangarang Phoenix on.
Bangarang Phoenix.
Bangarang.
Shout out wherever he is. Probably out perched on a building brooding over a city somewhere.
You know what? I wouldn't put it past him.
Dark.
Brooding over a city. But today we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about some news, including but not limited to Prime Day. Today is Prime Day, if you guys do not know. Do you know what Prime Day is?
I do not.
Prime Day, let me read this in my best radio voice.
Yes.
Prime Day is a massive sale Amazon puts on each summer for Prime members. It all began in 2015 when Amazon had a sale to celebrate its 20th birthday. In the years since, Prime Day has grown into a shopping extravaganza in its own right, with deep discounts on all kinds of items across the whole store.
Do they have sales on Bips?
And Boops.
Do they have sales on Baggles?
Yes. Baggles and Don'ts.
What was the one on your video? Linkativity. Do they have that?
Squabble Dabbles.
Squabble Dabbles.
They have sales on everything.
They have free 2-day shipping on Quibbles.
On
That's actually probably a thing. It's probably a thing.
Quabbles? It probably is.
If not, patent pending. Patent pending.
Yeah, no.
So what kind of sales do they got on video?
Well, the Quabbles are $6.
Quabbles are $6.
Yeah, man, and kumquats.
I'll take 11D.
11D kumquats.
Sounds dirty.
They do. I'm not going to go into all the stuff they have on sale. We have somebody in our chat, Morty Astuco. He said Quabbles, copyright symbol.
Thank you. He's our new manager.
Copyright pending. but I'm not going to. We're not going to go into everything they have on sale because we would be sitting here for hours and hours and hours. But we are going to go over.
We are the most unchill podcast on the internet.
We are, so we could theoretically go for hours and hours and hours, and it'd be completely unchill.
Unchill doesn't always mean like loud and crazy. Sometimes it means really, really boring and long
And weird. But I'm just gonna go over a couple deals for video game stuff since this is the Autosave podcast after all.
Yeah.
And then we'll go into a couple other things, but Prime Day video game deals. This goes from the 15th and the 16th, which is today, Monday the 15th, and tomorrow, Tuesday the 16th, obviously. For the on the PlayStation 4, they have this is Sony PlayStation rather, not necessarily just the 4, but
okay.
They have the PS4 Pro with God of War and Days Gone for $350.
Holy shit, that's
not a bad deal. The system itself is what, $400 usually? $450? $450?
$399, yeah.
Yeah.
So save $50, get 2 of the better games for the system.
I have not played Days Gone yet, which it's down underneath my desk because I haven't.
It's super, super okay. Like it's mega really.
It's
average.
mega okay. It's mega average.
It's mega. I mean, it's really, really like average, but I like it.
I'm offended by just average.
I'm okay with that.
As my penis. Anyway, it's also got
Yeah.
God of War though is fantastic.
God of War is very above average, so
Yeah.
yeah, scoop that.
Yeah, so that's a good, nice little bundle. And they do have, I didn't put it in the notes, but the PS4 Pro controllers are $20 off next 2 days if you need a controller or want an extra one. I already have too many. One too many.
One too many.
The Division 2, which this is actually going to be on the Xbone as well. The Division 2 is $20 next 2 days.
What?
Yeah, dog. Excuse me. I know.
What? I think I got it. I think I got it for 40. I think I got it on sale for 40.
I did too, but still $20.
Okay.
We could have waited a couple weeks.
Man.
Yeah. And this one this one actually might be something I might pick up, but the PlayStation Classic is down from $60 to $20.
That would be worth having because you can actually mod it and pretty much put every PlayStation game on it and run actual like our non-PAL versions of the game, which run kind of shitty. So I was actually considering doing that because you can. There's hacks out for it. Not that we support copyright infringement.
No, we don't.
I do it all the time, but I don't support it. Okay.
Your penis.
Very. Exactly.
Yes. You copyright your penis.
Exactly.
Yeah, but those are some really fantastic deals for the PlayStation / Sony. For the Nintendo Switch, there wasn't too many in the list that I found, but the ones that I did find were the Nintendo Switch system with the choice of select game and accessories. So I'm assuming they give you like a couple different games, a couple different accessories to choose from, and you get a choice of one of each for $330.
Yeah, that's good too.
Not bad. Depending on the games, obviously, but I think that's good for a game and accessory.
Order now.
Order
the games.
And Pokemon Let's Go Eevee is on sale for $30. I'm assuming Let's Go Pikachu would be the same, wouldn't you think?
You'd think so.
But I don't really know.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. For the Xbone, there is, let's see, as I mentioned, Division 2 is on sale for $20, which is nice. And Assassin's Creed Odyssey is also $20.
Okay, that's a good game. It's a good game.
Mm-hmm. And then the Xbox One S, as in Sam, Xbox One S system, the Battlefield 5 bundle. Oh Jesus, I can't talk. Is $224.
You can't talk. It's really counterintuitive.
I know. I need that. I need that to do this stupid podcast. Fucking
leave now.
Oh.
Shake it off. Just shake it off the rust, guys. Come on.
But yeah, the Xbox One S Battlefield 5 bundle is $224.
Battlefield 5, $224.
Yeah,
Battlefield 5 is great.
What did the S have a disc tray?
Yes.
Okay, which one did not?
The new one they just released.
Okay.
The disc driveless.
Disc driveless. And
that's like what, $150? It's like $50 cheaper.
Yeah. Yep. I was actually, when I got my Xbox, I was debating between getting that and the X. And I think I already mentioned it, but I got the X because I was at Disc Replay and I got it used.
You texted me.
I did text you. And I got it used, quote unquote. It was used because somebody traded it in or sold it there, but it was unopened. And it was the Xbox One X with Fallout 76. So
dude, it's a powerful machine, man. The things are no joke.
And I got Fallout 76, and in it also came with a free month of Game Pass and a free month of Xbox Live.
Nice. How have you been enjoying that?
I've been enjoying it enough, but I just don't have very many people who play it, like Desi or Bangarang. I play with him. We play Apex sometimes, but other than that, I haven't really had a chance to play much on it.
I don't have Xbox Live. I have an Xbox. I don't have Xbox Live, and I probably won't be getting it. Otherwise, I would jump in with you. I would. If I had some residual time left, and I'd hop on. But...
Time that you weren't spending on Uncharted.
Oh, baby.
We'll get to that.
We're gonna get to that.
And I'm gonna that's gonna. Oh, and then the last section of our Prime Day is PC accessories. The Logitech G602 wireless gaming mouse is $36, down from $80.
Okay,
that's pretty dope.
Okay.
And the
is it RGB? That's the question. You don't have to.
You know what?
No,
I want to know that. It's the G602 wireless. Let's look it up.
Because if I can't have purple, if I can't make all my stuff purple, I don't want it.
I don't think it is. It is not.
That's okay.
But a wireless gaming mouse for $36, not bad to even just have as like a travel mouse. Nah. And then the Corsair K95 Platinum RGB mechanical gaming keyboard. That's a mouthful. It is $172, down from $200. That is RGB. You can make it all purple.
Okay, I'll order that for me.
Okay, I'm on it. Hold on.
See, don't do that.
No, hold on.
Just kidding. That's fake. You're just hitting the keyboard. How are you doing that? And that
enhance.
Enhance.
Enhance. So I'm going to preface this next segment with spoiler alert. Those of you who have not watched Stranger Things and do not want to know about what happened, or have not finished it at least, I'm going to call spoiler alert. So here's the time you can either skip forward in the video, in the audio, but we're going to talk about some Stranger Things.
Just hit mute. Don't click off.
Yeah, just mute it. Just mute us if you're watching live.
Yeah, or if you're listening, just hit pause.
No,
wait, that wouldn't work.
No, that wouldn't work.
That'd be pretty unchill, though.
It would be unchill.
That would be unchill.
I'll do some sort of hand gesture when we're all done or something.
Yeah. Yes. We will both do an unplanned, synchronized, interpretive dance.
Yes,
that is all.
That'll happen. Moving forward with our Stranger Things talk. So you watched all of it, right? You finished season 3?
Wait, did we announce that we were talking about Stranger Things, or did we just start with the spoiler? Did you? Okay. So what did you ask me? I'm sorry.
Did you watch it?
I did.
Season 3.
There's 3 seasons?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I watched season 3.
Good.
I'm just kidding.
I know. What did you think? There was something that it was amazing. The ending I didn't see coming, but I have some shit to talk about it.
Okay, what do you got?
Well, first of all, we'll build up to that.
Okay.
I was gonna say what I really liked is I like how they did a lot of it kind of centered around the mall, because in all these 80s movies and stuff like that, you kind of have the mall in it everywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I just like that aesthetic for like 80s style stuff. It kind of reminds you in every shot that it's the 80s and just like it just feels very nostalgic for those types of movies.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I thought it was cool how there were three groups of people doing things. Like you had Dustin and Steve and
The
Robin.
All Stars.
Yeah, the fucking All Stars.
That was the best part of the series. It was the best part of that season. Was those
three.
Them.
And then you had the kids, all the other kids, Elle, and was it? Yeah. What's her name? The sister and Jonathan.
Max.
Well, Max. Yeah, I was thinking about
Linda. Listen. Linda. Nancy.
Nancy. Listen. Linda. Listen.
I've got my financial advisor and manager to me. Sarah's here with me. So.
Oh, she is there?
Yeah, she's sitting in. She says, "What's up?" But she did like a peace sign, which is pretty legit. You can just say hi. Yeah, she said it.
I didn't hear it.
Nancy. Linda.
Linda, listen. Nancy, listen.
I can't remember. Nancy.
But yeah, and then you had her and Jonathan with the kids, and then you had Hopper, the mom. I can't remember her name off for the Joyce, and Brett Gelman or Crazy Guy, and the Russian.
Oh yeah, no, that was awesome.
Yeah, the whole thing with the Russian. Alexei.
Who was it?
Alexei
Smirnoff.
Smirnoff. Yep.
Oh man.
But yeah, I really liked all that. It felt like everything came together. It didn't feel like kind of like how Avengers, if you have all of them together, it would have felt way too clustered and too much going on. I liked how they separated it a little bit, but that's what I liked about Stranger Things. You had 3 different sets of people, 3 different stories. It didn't feel like too many cooks in the kitchen. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Each group had their own was showing you a different part of the story at different times. So it's like little puzzle pieces.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of the season?
Oh, for sure, the interrogation with Robin and Steve. That was so funny.
Where they were drugged.
Who do you work for? He's like, Scoops Ahoy.
Scoops Ahoy. Save File 11, Scoops Ahoy.
Scoops Ahoy. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm going to update it.
Go for it. But yeah, I thought it was really good. I liked, there's not really, I just really enjoyed it. And at the end of every episode, I really just wanted to know what happened next. And we watched 2 episodes, and then we were like, okay, let's stop. We didn't want to stop.
You had to kind of force yourself to, because it was only 8 episodes, and I know we were watching it. And I was like, oh, the next episode's an hour long, hour and 15. You know, brace yourself. Use the bathroom, grab a snack, grab me a snack, additional snacks, and then that was it. You could kind of tell. I mean, they had already kind of ramped up the stakes were pretty high for that episode. So you're like, oh man, only
the last episode.
Yeah, they ramped it up pretty quick. I will say this, I really liked all of it. I didn't really care for, and it's all. I'm not trying to say any of it's bad, because it all is important. But like the relationship stuff is important, especially for kids that age, because I think everybody goes through that.
Yeah.
But it just really didn't do much for me.
Yeah, but they didn't. I mean, they focused on it, but I feel like they didn't focus on it enough, like too much in a way that would be overwhelming or annoying. I like how they incorporated it well with Hopper wanting to be this like father figure to 11.
That's what I was gonna actually say. It actually pushes towards my favorite part, which was, Hopper was basically a complete asshole the entire season, and then at the end you kind of like realize why. Yeah. Whether or not he handled it appropriately is a different conversation, but you can kind of understand where he's coming from.
Yeah,
and I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You go ahead and finish your sentence, and then we'll.
Oh, I was gonna ask you about what you think about the fate of Old Hop.
All right. So, if you guys were listening up to now and didn't realize or didn't understand that we said spoiler alert, super spoiler alert from here, I'll give you a couple seconds to mute, to pause, to fast forward, whatever you do.
Hopper stole the Declaration of Independence.
And he put it in his bum.
He didn't put it in his bum. That's the twist. He didn't.
It's his freedom.
It is his freedom.
Yeah. No, Hopper. So Joyce and Hopper were trying to stop this machine from opening the whatchamacallit, hole or rift or whatever in the wall. Portal. Thank you. Trying to open up this portal to the Upside Down or whatever. They're trying to stop it from starting up, or they were trying to stop it from going. And Hopper went down to fight Arnold Schwarzenegger's body double. And as he was down there, Joyce was trying to turn it off. And when she turns it off, it's going to explode, essentially killing everybody down there. So like they have this intense like look, like Joyce and Hopper know what's going to happen, and she has to do it. She has to turn this now. And she does, and you see the Russians die, like get blown up by this thing.
They disintegrate.
Now, you are to believe that Hopper is dead. And from there forward, they kind of drill that home with, Elle being upset. Everybody being upset, obviously. Elle being upset, and then moving in with Joyce, Jonathan, and Will, kind of, them taking her in because Joyce and Hopper kind of had this fling towards the end, which we knew they would. And so I guess she kind of feels like, this is what I have to do, because Hopper was this person I had feelings for. I'm going to do this, whatever. So they kind of drilled it home and all that. But let me ask you this. Do you think Old Hop's dead?
No.
Good, because I don't either.
No. He's in the Upside Down. He went through.
I'm thinking one of two things. Either he got pulled through and is in the Upside Down. He's going to wake up in season 4. He's going to be in the Upside Down. They have to try to rescue him from the Upside Down. Okay? Or something happened. He hid behind a wall or something. Because at the end of the episode, in the post-credits, they're walking through this, like, prison in Russia, and one of the guards says, "No, not the American," as he walks by.
Yeah.
So I either think A, Hopper got captured by Russians, or B, he's in the Upside Down, and the American that's in the prison is crazy guy, Crazy Guy.
I think I'm putting my vote towards he went through the portal because he would have been able to escape, or at least, I think if he hid behind something or was able to somehow survive the explosion, he would have been able to get Joyce's attention and he could have got out.
Yeah.
So I think basically he was like, well, this is the only chance I got. I'm going through.
So the reason why I think he lived or didn't die is because you saw like all the Russians and people get exploded. You saw all of them disintegrate. You did not see Hop disintegrate. They specifically left that out for a reason. Yeah.
And I've seen analysis videos that say basically anytime somebody has died in that show, they have shown you that they died. Like they have made it a point to put them on camera either dying or so.
Yeah. Barb.
Borb.
Billy in this last season, they made a point of like showing him like taking his last breath with Max there.
Gorgeous bod.
Did you know that he is the Red Ranger from the newest Power Rangers movie?
I just actually saw that today.
I knew that the last season. I knew that the last season. I was like, holy shit, that's the Red Ranger. But
he's an interesting person.
He is. He's actually British, I think.
You're British.
Thanks, mate. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens in the next season, and any other
probably in another 2 years, most likely. 2-3 years. They'll just double the time in between seasons every time.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. We have a chat from something from one of our viewers. He says you can call Murray's phone, and there's a quote unquote secret voicemail from Joyce that people theorize proves Hopper lived.
Damn.
If listen,
That could be.
Morticious
That could
Duco.
be.
Let's see. Hold on a sec. Oh, did he just put that number in there?
Yeah.
Oh, he did. I'm gonna call it. Put it on speakerphone. Give me just a sec.
All right. Yeah.
Let's do this on air.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do it live. This is definitely a fake number, and we're gonna get a very
I know.
appropriate response. Or it's
Hey,
gonna be his
who you
local
calling?
pizza place. He's like, order me meat lovers, Diet Coke.
Hi, you have reached the residence of Murray Bauman. Mom, if this is you, please hang up and call me between the hours of 5 and 6 p.m. as previously discussed, okay? If this is Joyce, thank you for calling. I've been trying to reach you. I have an update. It's about, it's probably best if we speak in person. It's not good or bad, but it's something. If it's anyone but my mother or Joyce, well, you think you're real clever getting my number, don't you? Well, here's some breaking news for you. You're not clever. You're not special. You are simply one of the many, many nitwits to call here, and the closest you will ever get to me is this pre-recorded message. So, at the beep, do me a favor. Hang up and never call here again. You
I love that
are
guy.
a parasite.
Yeah.
Thank you and good day.
Sorry, this mailbox is full and cannot accept any more recordings. Thank you for using the voicemail system. Goodbye.
Voicemail system.
That didn't
Yeah,
seem like it
voicemail.
was from Joyce, but it was Murray. Interesting.
They had
Eating
answering
test.
machines in the 80s, but not voicemail.
That's true. So yeah,
That's the
it's
next level. We're onto something, dude. We're onto something. We discovered something.
Voicemail.
Time travel.
time travel. Hopper's in 2019. He's got a cell phone.
He changed his name to David Harbour. He's an actor.
Hopper, yeah. He's an actor. He was Hellboy. Hellboy's his real form from the Upside Down.
Oh my god.
Oh.
To Reddit now.
To Reddit, do it. So yeah, thanks everybody for listening to that part, and I'm gonna do my secret handshake first. Okay.
Synchronized.
Anyway, thanks, Rob. And thank you for that phone number, buddy. It was good. Now I understand, Crash, you have a bunch of poop stuff to talk about.
Yes.
Do you want to start out with the canceled stuff?
Let's do a
Or do
quick
you-
what you playing. What you playing, Doug?
What am I playing? Still Watch Dogs.
Still hitting them Watch Doggies?
Still watching them hitty dogs, and
Watch Dog 1 or 2.
I'm still on 1.
Okay.
I don't really have too much time. I've been playing a lot of Apex lately
Hmm.
because season 2 started, and excuse me, actually on Saturday, me and Xander Dave, we played for like 5 hours, and we got 6 or 7 wins that day.
That's nuts, because that never happens when I play.
No.
And we discussed that briefly.
That you guys drag us down,
There
apparently.
wasn't much to say. I die quick. I die often.
But we went fucking hammy though.
I die hard.
Ha! Movie references. Yeah, but I should have played some more Watch Dogs instead of Apex. But I
Hey,
just
man,
I was in the
it's all
mood,
good-
in
it's
the
all
mood,
grooving.
in the need for the speed. What about you? I mean, I know. We played.
Oh, let's just say, if you follow my Instagram account over at Crash Fist Fight Live, at Instagram,
It's never
I'm-
just. It's never at Instagram. You always say at Instagram.
it's at Instagram. You have to go to Oh, sorry, is it to Instagram? To Instagram, Crash Fist Fight Live. To
Quabbles.
Instagram. Babble dabbles.
Bobble tables.
I have finally dusted off the Nathan Drake collection, and I've gotten the platinum for all 3, and it was amazing. and I wrote notes.
All right.
So it's a remaster of the first 3 Uncharted games. Drake's Fortune, which was released in 2007. All games were developed by Naughty Dog, published by Sony.
Can I interrupt you
Uncharted.
for just a sec?
Hell yeah.
Mortius Duco said something really interesting. He said, "Parting thought on Stranger Things," and this is probably because he's the Twitch is just a couple minutes behind. But he said, "quote unquote." Even more interesting is this theory that uses Murray's phone number as a GPS coordinate. Turns out if you invert the numbers in pairs and use it as a longitudinal coordinate, I love that word, with Murray's number as the latitude, you'll end up in Russia.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I thought that was cool.
See, and I'm glad they're doing that because it'll keep us occupied until the next season comes out for whenever they decide to.
Yeah. It's kind of
We
cool.
should go to Russia.
Dude. No.
All right.
Okay, read them notes, homeboy. Sorry. I
Okay.
interrupted.
All right. So the Nathan Drake collection released on PlayStation 4 in 2015, I think. They did a remastered of Drake's Fortune, which came out originally on November 20th, 2007. They did Among Thieves, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves came out in 2009, and Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception came out in 2011. A little bit different trophy list from the original PS3 run. There's no multiplayer mechanic in the remasters, which is kind of awesome because then there's no multiplayer trophies. Which, if there's anything us trophy hunters hate, it's multiplayer
trophies. Yep.
When no one plays the game anymore, these developers need to think about this stuff because they don't.
No. They expect you to play it all like immediately online and get all the trophies right away.
And there's some that have like you must be top 1% of players. Get out of here with that. I'm never gonna get it. So I did what it's true and a good song.
Yeah.
So what actually started all this is for some reason or another I'm addicted to my PS Vita, and I was playing Golden Abyss, and I beat that, and I was like, cool, that's a prequel. Let's just start the Nathan Drake collection. So overall, it's 3 platinum trophies for one for each game. Each playthrough for me was about 8 to 10 hours. Really was like between 8 hours and 9.5. The trophy list, it's pretty simple. Most of the stuff you're gonna get through. You're gonna get just through normal gameplay. The tough one though that gave me the most trouble was the crushing difficulty trophy. So there's easy, medium, hard, crushing.
You have to play that too. You have to play that once through to get crushing, right?
In the original games, you did, but in the remasters, crushing is available right away, which is why I decided to get the platinum on all of them.
Did you start on crushing then?
Yes. Yeah,
That's
you have to start the game and play all the way through. Yep.
That's like me starting duty on veteran.
I have, I actually compared it to that. It is nowhere. It is as difficult in some areas, but veteran was way harder for sure.
Okay.
Even though in some areas in Uncharted, if you peek out, you're dead. Like if you got to wait for certain openings.
Yeah.
A lot of times, and the enemies I was actually really surprised with the enemy. Very smart. They flanked. They used grenades properly. It was tough for that. That was the hardest part. It was just getting through that.
Yeah.
Let's see what else do we got here. Originally, I was talking to Sarah. I was like, yeah, I almost beat the first game, and then when I played the first game last week, I had beaten like the first 2 chapters. I was after the first 2 chapters, I was like, I
don't remember any of this.
I didn't even come close to beating it. I barely got through the beginning. I did beat the second one when it came out, and I only played the first 2 chapters of the third game. Because what I remember, the platforming and the climbing I remember being annoying. I remember it being really long and annoying. And this time through, it was not annoying at all. And it was some of the most intense moments of the game. And in 3, especially, was amazing. Yeah. Number 3 was, I really missed out not playing that when it came out.
I think I haven't. So, like I mentioned before, I beat the first one. The second one I didn't have time to play, or second or third. So I just watched cutscenes and stuff. But I do now that you're like talking about them, I want to go back and play all through them again. I might just even do the crushing difficulty.
Just do it. There's trophy guides. Basically, all you need is just the treasures. Sorry,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting excited. I can't breathe. So good. So yeah, there's in the first game I think there's 60 hidden treasures. In the second game there's 100. Third game there's like 100, and then in the fourth game there's like almost 200. So
Jesus.
I have started number 4. I will say so. My official order of excellence for the original 3
So
is
far.
3.
Oh, for the original 3.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, in that order. 3 was I enjoyed a lot more. 2 was amazing. Don't get me wrong. Like that was like some next level like set pieces in action. But number 3, I loved the setting in Yemen in the Middle East.
Yeah.
They just like looked amazing. So, but I was like, I had beaten 3 and it was getting late and I had to work in the morning. And I was hanging out with Sarah and I was like, okay, I just want to start number 4. First section of number 4, I was like, this is the best one. I was like, holy shit! Like the graphics are so much better. The gameplay is like way more, the gameplay is like way.
It's a lot more fluid.
And it's tighter. It's
Yeah.
nice and tight.
Nice and tight. Tight, baby,
tight. Let's see where we at on time here, because I got like another page and a half. I could burn through it real quick though. In the era that those games came out in, where QTEs were the thing, there's like 4 in the whole series. I'm glad because it ages better. Or actually, you know what? I take that back. I don't know. In the remaster, there's not many QTEs, but in the original games, there may have been. I actually don't know.
I don't believe the first one had very many.
Yeah.
That I can remember.
Oh man. Well, either way, in these there's no QTEs, which is great.
None at all.
Yeah. Well, there's like 3. Like definitely very there's 2 in the first game. So it's like you're about to fall off the edge, hit triangle, and you catch yourself.
Oh. I wouldn't even consider those QTEs. I mean, they are, but that's like in Tomb Raider, how you jump and you like catch the ledge.
Yeah.
And you
no, it's exactly like that. Yep. Yeah. But that's not a regular thing. That just happens like once. Yeah. Which is like really weird because I wasn't expecting. I died because I was like, yeah, I don't gotta worry. I'm just enjoying this cutscene, and then I got.
And then you jump and you yeah.
And one more quick comment on the crushing difficulty playthrough.
Yeah.
It's very forgiving with checkpoints to where there's even checkpoints kind of halfway through fights.
Huh.
And there had been several times where I was like fighting and something like weird happened where I kind of progressed a little too, or where I shouldn't have gone to, where I fell to the next level of something, died, and it spawned me forward and not having to go through that part again. So I would recommend it. I mean, it's they're really quick. They're within 8 hours, depending on your skill level, playing on crushing. The trophies, I think I got probably close to almost 100 and something trophies from that one game, and it's like $10 to buy. So highly recommend. Yeah. I have now 18 platinum trophies. Really, I only count 17 because one of them is My Name is Mayo, and that was one of those like dollar games that give you a platinum trophy I'm ashamed of that I would delete if I could.
You good? You all right?
Yeah, I am good.
You'd get a little overworked.
It was a moment of weakness. It was really early in the morning. Like, this is $1. I hit the X button 10,000 times, and I get a platinum trophy. Okay.
What was there was another one that was on like the Xbox 360.
Oh, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
You hit the X button 11 times. And you get the 100 gamer score.
Yeah. Yeah. That I'm gonna pick those up. I watched all the cutscenes, so I kind of got a grasp of the story before I played 4, and I loved 4, like absolutely loved 4. So yeah. I'm gonna go back and
what's
play
cool
those.
Though is with all of them, it just excuse me. Ooh. With each game, it just picks up in the middle of a story. There's new characters, they don't introduce them. There's no real explanation of what has happened in between the games, and you don't really need it because it all gets explained as you go through.
Yeah. So,
there's like little hints of like, oh, well, this might have happened between these two characters, and what the fate of it will be.
Sweet. Well, that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. They're great games, at least the ones I played. So
Yeah.
looking
I just
forward to your
4
next
and Lost Legacy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to your next platinum explanation, dude.
Yeah, it'll be Sly Cooper for the PS Vita. That's gonna be the next
Ooh,
one.
baby.
I'm halfway through that.
Do you want to go on to our next topic?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to introduce it.
Let me switch on over really quick.
Boom.
Cool.
In an interest of more topical conversations, we have decided to go over some of our more interesting and more really disappointing video games that have been canceled throughout the years. So we have a quick little list we'd like to go through, maybe watch a couple trailers.
Well, I'll put the trailers on in the background as we talk about it.
Yeah. So first up,
go for it.
Is going to be StarCraft Ghost. Of course, me being a gigantic StarCraft fan, even though I haven't beat Legacy of the Void yet, I was really looking forward to this. Yeah, I know. I'm ashamed of me too. So this game was intended to be a third-person action stealth game where you play as the Ghost Nova, which, if I'm not mistaken, was introduced in this game in the like the trailer. But what is that? Just words playing on it? What is that the trailer?
Yeah, they're talking in the background.
Okay. But guess what? I'll be coming back. This is Silent Hills. This is a Silent Hills trailer.
Oh. Why did I have that first?
So anyway, Silent Hills was a game.
Nope, we're gonna go to StarCraft. Oh fuck. Hey, look at this is the right one. Hey, there we go.
It was originally supposed to come out on the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox, and I'm really glad it's technically on an indefinite hold right now. It hasn't been officially canceled by Blizzard. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. There's a lot of people that still think that this is just never going to come out because StarCraft is the esport, it's the RTS. But like, don't you kind of think that RTSs are kind of getting out of style, kind of like MMOs are?
I've hated RTSs.
You know what I mean?
I've always hated RTSs.
I don't see them. I mean, they're going to make a StarCraft 3 because the esports scene is so
big.
Even though it's, struggling now, it still brings in money.
This game looks fun, actually.
I mean, you got to think about it. This was announced September 20th of 2002. There were no games like this in 2002. Not like this. Not like that. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks good now.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they remade this with like upped graphics and gameplay,
which is why
like Uncharted.
I know. It all ties together. It's circular, cyclical. Trinkeckle.
Cyclical.
I think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna make it. I really do. But it's just what's Blizzard got going? It's got WoW Classic going right now. They're redoing Warcraft 3. Why wouldn't just do it? Just Blizzard, come on. Blizzard, come on. Make it.
Come on.
Game.
Come on, man.
It looks so good.
Like you're invisible like a ghost.
Yeah, that's the cloaking ability that all ghosts and specters have.
Oh, and is that a QTE?
Yeah. Oh, snaps his neck. Yeah, so I looked online at Wikipedia, and it didn't, or at least I didn't read an explanation of why it got canceled. I guess it just kept getting pushed back. Maybe there was some quality issues. But I think Blizzard, get out of your comfort zone. Listen to me. Just listen, because I know what I'm talking about. Look at that. See, you can snipe the valves on the fire bats flamethrower tanks and explode them. 2002. That was a year after Grand Theft Auto 3 came out. When did Grand Theft Auto 3 come out?
I don't know, man. You're like the year. You're nowhere.
I think 2001.
So yeah, you were right.
Oh.
Which one you got next?
Next we have, and I saw this on GameStop TV way back in the day, and it never looks awful. It is called This Is Vegas.
All right, cool. I watched a minute of this trailer and I was like, "What the fuck
This
is
is
this?
so stupid. So, this one, it was just some like it was like developers going under was why, and it looks like a Grand Theft Auto game. It looks like, you know, you basically what it looks like to me is you basically play a guy is just going to Las Vegas, and you're gonna just be in Vegas and run around and dance and gamble.
You're a guy.
I think
You go to Vegas, and you're just gonna be in Vegas.
you're in Vegas. So yeah, gamble, race, party,
and
fight. Get the party started. Club Aqua.
Aqua is a
They spent 40
located in the southern part of Vegas.
to 50 million developing this
We
game.
arrive in a cool
How
spot
much?
in
And
the
then
bar.
they delivered it. 40 to 50 million,
And then they just scrapped it.
and then they scrapped it. I forget what studio made it. But yeah, so I think the developer went under. So you play. I think
The
you
developer
play as-
was Midway.
Let's take a quick look.
Was it? Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Midway THQ.
I don't know about THQ.
Your THQ.
Let's meet up with Laura,
Too
an
hot.
up-and-coming DJ, and see what's
Quinn
going
Treckle.
on.
Yes,
This game looks
I think you play a
super
bouncer.
weird.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know if you got the audio playing because I can't hear.
I do.
It's like he's like light up the dance floor so you know what it's like to be the man on the dance floor. That looks terrible. But yeah, this was a weird one that I always remembered, like, because it was on GameStop TV. They had it like advertised on there,
Yeah.
and then it just never came out. And I was like, man, they must have canceled that. Sure as shit, because y'all get ready for this. So he walks up to the ladies, and then it gives you the quick little dancing tutorial. When the beat indicator reaches the line, press A, B, X, Y to perform the move. So a little bit of a
The first part
See,
of
I
the
Oh
think you just
god, it's got all these dance move combos.
It's a big part of
So
Vegas
instead of,
and a
you know,
very
fighting
fun
games where you gotta learn combos, it's like, dude, I gotta learn how to do the hustle, and this is Vegas, man. I gotta get that combo.
feel cool.
Boom, nailed it.
Oh man.
Objective complete. I really wonder how this game would have been, and I probably would have played it
Here the players performing
because,
multiple moves.
let's be honest, I want to know what it's like to be the man on the dance floor.
You know what? I just want to know what it's like to be in Vegas. And to
Yeah,
meet
that's
fly
it.
honeys.
And to be there, to go to Vegas and be there.
Party
Yeah,
event,
just to be
club
there.
games get hotter. The
Oh,
lighting
and you
is
have to
more
dance and get
dynamic.
1,000 party points.
Oh, you got to get the party points.
That's right.
Oh, yeah,
he
everybody
blew it.
laughs at you. Yeah, everybody laughs at you because that really happened.
People hit the dance floor.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense because this isn't actually the developers don't want you to experience it. They want to experience it.
Yeah.
They want to know because yeah, because everybody laughs at you if you miss a dance move, right? Yeah, I
Totally.
think so. I don't know. I've never been to a club.
Totally, guys. You have to hit all your moves.
If you don't hit your moves, all the girls are gonna laugh at you.
Can I please see your boobs?
Are you gonna touch my butt tonight or what?
Oh.
Wait, is that how
Wait.
that works?
This asshole is always a problem.
I gotta rinse my retainer. That was me. Just I'm making fun of myself.
That was
So-
legit you.
Yeah.
That's
like we touch tips, right? Like,
Best way to deal with these guys.
Yes. Yeah.
Fisticuffs.
Fingertips.
finger.
Right? Fingertips?
If I kiss you, do you get pregnant or?
That's totally how that works. So yeah, I'm excited that game did not come out.
Yes.
What's the next one, homie?
Our next game is called 6 Days in Fallujah.
6 Days in Fallujah.
Fallujah. This was based off of. So this was the Call of Duty craze.
Yeah.
I
actually think I remember this, like heard of this.
Yeah, it was really it was, and I can agree. It was controversial because it's based off of a real fight in Iraq in Fallujah in 2004. So it was extremely high casualties, both for us and the
them.
civilians in the city. So basically, it just was very controversial, being based in a real war. Obviously, mowing down.
Yeah.
What they have guns too. Shoot back.
They ran out of ammo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny.
But they don't run because they're
'Cause why
frozen in
would you?
fear.
So it was it was meant to be kind of like I don't know. They said that video games are kind of the best way to tell a story like this. They wanted to tell the story, but when you have like a delicate topic like that, when you have families that had their kids die there,
Yeah.
it was just too sore of a topic for them to go through with, because what's cool is it was actually based on like military technology, because they would actually use video games to simulate and educate soldiers on tactics, right? So
Yeah.
they'd use these games as a tool, and they decided to take it and actually make it a game. So that's basically where the engine came from.
Yeah.
And they like it. So here's the news report on it, and I probably got all my facts wrong, so I would probably recommend
Watching the ABC News report.
yeah. My smoke detector's going off upstairs, so that's what that is.
What is Sarah burning?
Probably a baby goat, if I had to
Oh.
guess.
That's something nice to burn.
No, she's not burning the goat. She's probably burning a mixture of herbs and spices while she
Herbs and
That's a bit-
spices.
herbs.
Yeah, but I
Dude,
can
that was
I can see
great.
that. Oh, once we do the last one, I have one game that I kind of want to look at. It wasn't canceled, but it was just something that I thought of, and it's kind of cool. I liked, and I wanted to see if you played it, and now I can't remember the name of it. So let me look that up while you explain the next one. Boop boop go.
Silent Hills, baby.
I'll start this one over. Oh, I remember now.
So we all know the PT trailer, the playable teaser. Let me go run upstairs real quick. Everybody stop.
Okay.
Everybody just stop. No, I'll be right back. Let me go handle that.
Okay, I'll go. I'll watch the trailer that I was gonna.
Yeah,
play.
watch
Yeah,
the
yeah.
trailer, and we can talk about it.
Well, not that one, but okay. So, what came to my mind is a game called Soldier of Fortune. I don't know if anybody has ever played Soldier of Fortune, or if you guys have ever played it. What I remember most about this game is... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Like, you... This game was, as the guy is talking, controversial because you can shoot people's arms off. When you shoot them in the stomach, you can see their guts fly out. I just remember just playing on a train and shooting people and their guts popping out. And for the first time that happened, I was floored. I was like, what the how the fuck can you do this? Like, not like, oh, I can't believe you've done this. But I was just like, how is this like in a game? Little did I know that, like, oh my god, just blew his arms off. But like, little did I know that like games nowadays would be just as bad. It just kind of progressed from there. In the same vein as this, another game that just came to mind was Postal 2. I think it's Postal 2. I'm just gonna mute the Postal 2. It's essentially just like a game where you're a postal worker and you go postal.
Oh, Postal 2, I have that game. I love that game. Hey, real quick,
Yeah.
do you think it would be better? Would you think we would go viral if I ran back downstairs? My house is burning. Holy shit.
Yeah, probably.
Do you want me to try that?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll cut it out for the YouTubes. So yeah, Postal 2, I'm just watching a video on it, postaling. Postaling.
My house is burning. Holy shit.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. We're going to go viral.
Damn.
That's it. That's a viral video.
Boom. Done
Nailed
it.
it. Oh,
Boom,
yeah.
roasted.
Jihad Goat Milk in Postal 2. But yeah, this game was crazy. Oh, and the game I was talking about before, Crash, was Soldier of Fortune.
Hell yeah.
Where you'd like blow people's arms off and their guts would fly out
It
and
was
shit.
I think that was one of the last games where you could actually dismember people.
Yeah.
Like, as bad as it is. Like, you can still, there's certain games that you fly off or whatever. But I think it was because of this series that they actually, because it was just so viscerally violent, and I loved it.
Yeah. That's, for some reason, I just thought of Postal 2 when I thought of this as well.
Hell yeah. I loved the Postal game because you didn't even have to do any bad things. You could just go about your day.
Yeah.
Which
But
was
you-
really cool. Or you
just-
could pee on a cop, whatever you want to do.
Oh, yeah. I did not realize you could cut people's heads off with
A shovel.
A shovel,
Uh,
yeah.
You should buy it. It's probably really cheap on Steam.
I think I have one or two. But anyway, back to your game.
Postal 2 is 99 cents.
Oh. You ready for your game?
Which one?
The one you were going to talk about.
Dad was such a drag. So, were you able to play PT? Did you ever get to experience it?
I experienced it, never beat it. Or beat the demo.
I don't know if you were there at the apartment when it came out. Were you there at the apartment when it came out?
Maybe.
Because
don't
I know
remember.
it was me, Brandon Warden, and Sam, and we were horrified. This one out of everything. Honestly, I'd rather have Silent Hills than StarCraft Ghost.
You think so?
I would much rather have, because yeah. I mean, if it was even like a fraction as good as PT was, it would have been incredible.
Yeah, the graphics in PT were phenomenal. Like, I enjoyed what I played. It looked really good, and I was legitimately scared. Out of my mind.
And what was funny is, do you remember like the, holy shit.
Yeah.
So I went upstairs. She was burning incense.
Oh.
And were we supposed to get rain today?
Yeah.
She made it rain.
Nice. It's raining right now. Girlfriend's stuck in her car, actually.
Yeah, because I mean, I can't remember, at least in recent years, like with horror games, being scared. The last horror game I was really scared at was like, oh man, Silent Hill 3.
Really?
That was the last one that really got me, and then I kind of scared. You just got to run in.
Yeah.
That's how you not be scared. Just go. Just keep running.
Just
So-
keep swimming.
Yeah, even like Amnesia and all that didn't really like PT for whatever reason. Just heard like how creepy Lisa was,
Mm-hmm.
and just the whole thing with Kojima and Konami was just stupid, anyways. But I think it's gonna work out. Death Stranding looks amazing.
Yeah, Death Stranding does look pretty good. Or really good, actually. But what threw me off in this is, like, every time you go through this door, it starts you off at the beginning again. First time that happened, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, are you kidding me?
I'm like, wait, what's this? Is it resetting? And then she gets you, and then it looks like it starts over, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's 2 hallways.
Yeah.
And it's just masterful. But I'm glad. I mean, what's cool is, well, it's not cool that you can't even play PT anymore. Like, I have it on my PlayStation account.
I do too.
Yeah, you can't download it.
Yeah.
And that's not news, but it's just cool. I really wish that we could still have it though, just because
Because
it
of
would
what
just
it
be
was.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at least we got YouTube videos.
Yep. Even watching this YouTube video, like, I'm listening, I'm hearing, like,
Yeah.
the screaming in the background, and I'm, like, getting anxious.
It's just so ambient
Yeah.
and atmospheric and alto, and another word, adjective that starts with an A.
Yeah. Yeah, but I kind of wish we would have had this game, but
Yeah, I would have rather had PT than, for sure.
I don't know why I watched this. Boop, boop. There we go.
Hey, there's
Hey,
our
intro again.
beautiful faces.
Hey, doggy. Yeah, I mean, oh wow, you have more.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's switch back over.
Do you how are we doing on time? We good?
Yeah, got a good 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
Here
So
is.
oh, you're doing Scalebound? I know
Yeah.
nothing about this game.
Why did you pick it?
Right, maybe I didn't.
Oh,
Why do you think I picked it?
because it looks like Devil May Cry.
Yeah, it does. It just looks like this game was so far in development, and I don't know much about it. I've seen the trailer for it, and it looks awesome. I mean, it looks like something, in a generation where Xbox was struggling to really land big, like heavy hitting first party exclusives.
Yeah.
This just seems like a no-brainer because I would buy this. That's not saying much. Never mind. I'd beat this. That's
Yeah.
saying something.
I
I
mean,
wouldn't
it
just
looks
buy it
like
to have it.
it looks like Monster Hunter meets
Horizon.
Yeah, I was gonna say Monster Hunter meets like Phantasy Star,
Oh yeah, the art and the style, yeah, for sure.
and
The
the
combat
kind
kind
of
of
like
looked like Horizon to me. Oh man, you
Yeah.
can ride shit too. Goddamn.
yeah. So Scalebound looks pretty cool. Let's fast forward a little bit here. It kind of
Now I
does
heard.
look more like Monster Hunter.
Yeah. And that would just be. I mean, Monster Hunter was not a Sony exclusive this time around, but
Yeah,
it would have been nice for them to have something that was, and that would get, those hardcore Sony fanboys like myself back over to give them some money.
yeah.
It would have helped. But I didn't get too far on why this one was canceled, but I'm assuming it was because they're booty butts.
That's exactly why.
I
Because
think that's
and you can quote us because they were booty butts.
yeah. You can tell them I said that. I would say that if they were here, just for the record.
You would. So let's in the notes you put fuck Konami.
Yeah.
Phil
There's other.
in Fez 2, Phil Fish is a cunt.
That's all that is. I don't even think there was on Fez 2. Is this Fez 2? Oh, this is Prey 2.
Why was this canceled? Oh, this was Prey 2 before the new Prey.
This was a sequel to the 2007.
You gotta
Game?
finish.
Yeah, I
you
had
didn't
to-
finish.
2007. 2006. Sorry, my audio cut out. Human Head Studios was developing this one. It was a direct sequel to Prey 2006, but it was officially canceled in 2014. Arcane took the name, they took the concepts and elements from it, but
From
they
this one?
from this one, but scrapped all the work that was put into it. So you can kind of actually see now that I'm watching this after playing Prey 2017, which is so good. Oh my god. You can it absolutely is like the spiritual successor to Prey 2006.
There's a game that I'm trying to think of that I really liked that was
Mario
like-
Brothers.
yes. No, it was like a Western game, but you were like a hell hunter or something. First person shooter.
A Western?
Yeah. It was like something Watch.
Dark Watch.
Dark Watch. Oh my god, that game was I'm switching this over to Dark Watch.
Yeah.
Dark Watch was one of my favorite games.
I've never played it.
Well, let me go to here you go.
It's a first person shooter?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks awesome.
You're like this cowboy kind of like hell hunter kind of dealio guy.
See those? I would play it. I'd probably play that. That looks. I like the.
This is like PS2 and Xbox 360.
Oh yeah, I'd still play it. Because I love the art style.
Yeah.
The dark aesthetics.
Yeah.
So Fez 2, I'm not really gonna. I don't want to really.
That's okay.
Phil, the creator of Fez 2,
Phil the Future?
Phil Fish, got into a Twitter argument with somebody, and canceled Fez 2 over it.
Really?
Yes. He got in a Twitter argument with somebody from some gaming journalist and said, well, that's it. Fez 2's canceled. First off, there was a documentary on Netflix about video games or something or another. And I forget what it was. But it was he was a part of it. He was being interviewed for it, and he was at this panel. And this really nice, he seemed nice. I never met him, but he's a Japanese guy, and asked, how did Japanese games influence you? And, how do you think that they fit into, the modern, with Western games becoming as prominent as they are? he basically just like shit on this dude. It was like, Japanese games suck now. They're terrible. They need to evolve. They need to do better. And I'm just like, dude, you're a cunt. And
Yeah.
that's what I noted it. I'm sorry. I don't know him, but I'd probably say that to his face. Maybe like if I was close to him, I'd whisper it.
Hey, you're a cunt. Just like that.
You're a duty face.
You're a big old booty butts.
Your butts.
You're a butts. You got anything else that you want to talk about? Because honestly, I have to dump.
Dump what?
The
Memory dump?
Memory dump, yep.
Drawbridge.
The drawbridge.
No, I bought a lot of games last couple weeks.
When haven't you?
The paycheck prior to this last one, I didn't buy any. Because I think
you actually know that.
I've been buying too many.
I gotta hit up that disc replay, pick up some games too.
Let's go this weekend.
Okay. You can buy me stuff for my birthday. Cool.
Okay. I'll buy you a game. I'll buy you a game like I did Dave.
Okay.
What was it? Massive Cleavage vs. Zombies? I bought him that.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I'll get you a copy of that.
Okay, cool. Thanks. And that'll be it for today's episode, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching on Twitch. You can check us out on YouTube. Just search the Autosave Podcast. You can check me out on Instagram, instagram.com/cosmicgaming, KAZMIIK, 2 eyes like my face. You can catch Crash on Instagram at Crash Fist Fight Live. And you can catch the Autosave Podcast on Twitch. And I think it's just Autosave Pod.
No, that's
or
Twitter.
Instagram. Or Twitter is at Autosave Pod. Instagram is... I can't remember what the Instagram is. Let me.
I got it. Here goes. There it isn't. Autosave Podcast.
Autosave Podcast on Instagram. You can email us on the autosavepod@gmail.com. Send us any questions, comments, concerns, or nudes if you want. Penis jokes, whatever. Dad jokes.
Penis nudes.
Penis nudes. And yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you guys next week. And bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.